What is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi K20 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the PixelExtended ROM on this device. Now what is this PixelExtended right now? There is Pixel Experience ROM, then Pixel Experience Plus ROM, then Pixel Experience Extended ROM I think, then Pixel Plus UI and stuff, those are different. This is actually the Pixel Experience Fan Edition evolved into PixelExtended ROM. So as you can see, it says switch to PixelExtended official over here, and here it says AOSPA volume panel and stuff, those things are there, and screen of FOD is there as it's mentioned over here. Then over here it says based on MIUI vendor, so this is not OSS vendor ROM, and GApps is also included, so that's a good thing. And if you want to flash this ROM, make sure you watch this video from the card right here. Also, if you were on the PE Plus Fan Edition, you can dirty flash it if you want to. Now here in the about section, this is how it looks like, and we have this Playboy kind of logo up top there, and Android version is of course 10. Let me go back. The security patch is latest of August 5th 2020. Here we have the Google Play system update as July 1st 2020. The stock kernel here is perf G kernel, and again you can see the build number from here. This is the 20th August 2020 build, and in the system panel this is how it looks like. We do have a system updater just like this, and here it says PixelExtended by Aryan Gupta, then the maintainer says Ralph979, then you can donate to the developers to support them of course from here, and then there is the forum, website and the news, and you can check for updates from here of course. Now if I go into this device customization, of course there are a bit of customizations here, but do not expect huge amount of customizations. Now inside traffic indicators we have this network activity monitoring stuff, so you can enable it if you want to have that in status bar, and you can customize it just a little bit. But let me tell you, I have been using a different app for that. This is an internet speed meter, like there is a light version and I am using this paid version, so this has been working totally fine for me. Let me go back from here. This is the system icons, and inside here we have the headset, Bluetooth etc icons, and there is we have the show 4G instead of LTE, then battery icon and stuff, everything is there. And then there is the VoLTE icon, and of course if you notice the status bar up close, there is the VoLTE icon over there, but I think you cannot really change that. Here we have the clock position option, you can choose it to center even if you want to, and then we have the show seconds on the clock if you want that. Then AM PM style, you can choose it to small or hidden or normal. Then we have the battery status style, and here you can change it to icon portrait or circle. There is no big circle or something, do not expect those kind of huge customizations. And here we have the battery percentage changing option, and you can change the position of the percentage inside the icon or next to the icon. Then we have the brightness slider, we have this on show when expanded, show always, you can choose that. Then we have the auto brightness and this brightness control, so you actually can adjust the brightness just by sliding a finger on the status bar as you are seeing over here. Now here we have the quick pull down option, so we have the right, left or off option for the quick pull down. Title visibility is there for the quick toggles, then vibrate on toggle touch. Then we have the blur behind quick settings and stuff. Then we do have this flip or rotate animation for the quick toggles. So that's all customizations that we have. Now inside buttons we have more. Here we have the system navigation gestures, and let me show you from the settings. There is no option to increase the size of this pill bar, so it does not have those kind of like thickness or the size customization for the pill bar, but you do have the option to hide the navigation pill bar if you want to, even when you are using the full screen gestures. And 2 and 3 button navigations are there too. Inside here we have the edge long swipe action, so you can set a custom action like take a screenshot when you are using the long swipe. And here we have the advanced reboot, so let me show you here. If I tap restart, and as you can see the advanced reboot option appears. Now you can directly reboot to recover your fast boot if you have this advanced restart option enabled. Now inside power menu we have this lockdown, airplane mode and screenshot. Then we have the end call, then long press for toggle torch is there, so you can use that. Let me show you if it actually works. Right now I'm gonna just press the power button, and as you can see the torch is up and it has been working totally fine, so no issues with the long press for torch thing. And as you can see, it just turned off the torch again. Now we have the reorient volume stuff, and then wake up device and stuff with the volume buttons. Now let me show you the gestures quickly. Here we have the swipe to screenshot, and this, let me show you, this is the Asus kind of long screenshot where you do get the long screenshot, edit, share and delete option. And again we have some more things like adaptive playback, prevent rigging, system navigation gestures, and then jump to camera option. The default keyboard over here is Google Keyboard or Gboard, so that's pretty cool. Right now let me just show you the stock launcher. Well, this is a Pixel launcher where you can hide this apps and overview selection suggestions. So I like this, like on the app drawer there is no suggestions panel right now. So yeah, this Pixel launcher is working totally fine. To the left of the home screen we do have this Google's Discover page. Swiping down anywhere gets you to the notification panel, and then swiping up gets you to the app drawer again. The widgets on the home screen are actually working fine, so that is not a problem. Now the most amazing thing in my opinion on this ROM is that you get the ANX camera as the default camera over here. So you can use the ANX camera right away. You do not have to flash it separately over here on this ROM. So that is a very cool and like neat feature in my opinion. And even portrait mode and stuff should be working pretty fine. So I just took a selfie over here. Right now let's just zoom in, and as you can see the camera is perfectly blurred and my face is in focus. Well, it is just looking ugly. So yeah, I'm gonna switch to the back camera, and as you can see we do have the portrait mode option with the back camera too. And I'm sorry because of that drill noise in the background. And you can switch between the like lenses over here pretty fast. As you can see the switching is super fast, no issues with this ANX camera. I have also installed the Google Camera 7 over here, and this has been working totally fine. And even night side pictures and stuff, everything is working with this Google Camera 2, so that is not a problem. Now of course we do have Wi-Fi calling over here, so that is not an issue. This is how the stock dialer looks like. Of course this is a Pixel dialer, so we do not have the Google call recording option, but I don't know, some people are getting it, I'm not getting it. So yeah, that's how it is. For me there is only this video call option and stuff, and VoLTE calling is actually working fine here. Now let me just show you the quick settings panel quickly. This is how it looks like, and you can add a bunch of toggles over here too. And as you can see there are some options. Of course these options are not as much as those customizable ROMs, but yeah, there are plenty of toggles over here to add. And here we get some more like app kind of thing. There we have the record screen thing. There is also this sound search option if you are someone who uses that, but I cannot simply find that FPS info option over here, so that's how it is. You can click on record screen and allow it, and as you can see it starts recording the screen right away. As you can see it says video length like some kind of seconds. So yeah, the recording is actually working, but you cannot simply go into the settings of this recorder. This is just a basic screen recorder which just records, and it does it like fine. So I don't have a problem with it. It does the like recording pretty fine, as you can see. So yeah, this is when I'm playing back the screen record. So yeah, it is actually working fine, so I don't have an issue with it. You also have this pop-up notification or heads up notification disabling option, so that is cool. Right now let me just quickly show you the fingerprint scanner speed over here from the always on display. And this is one of the best things. This is Lost FOD version 2.2 I guess, and as you can see from the always on display it is very fast. Let me show you up close from the lock screen itself, and as you can see it has unlocked. So the fingerprint scanner is one of the best things of this ROM. So this is some kind of like perfect option if you are someone who needs ANX camera and a really good fast fingerprint scanner. I would say go for this PixelExtended ROM. So now let me just quickly turn on night light and show you from the always on display with night light turned on, right hand's thumb unlocked. Now from the always on display left hand's thumb, night light turned on, unlocked. Right now let's just try from the lock screen, night light turned on, right hand's thumb unlocked. Right now from the left hand's thumb, night light turned on, lock screen unlocked. So no issues with the fingerprint scanner here. I just like did not find any issues at all with the fingerprint scanner. It is 100% reliable, never faced any issues with the fingerprint scanner here in this ROM. Then inside lock screen display we do have this always on kind of thing. So if I disable always on, let me see if the screen of FOD actually works. Okay, so it does unlock the screen. Let me try it again. So yeah, as you can see right now my phone is like locked. As you can see, I'm just holding it on the hand just to show you guys there is no always on display right now. So right now if I tap the fingerprint scanner, and as you can see it wakes up the screen and unlocks right away. I do not have to double tap. Let me show you up close. So here I'm not like doing any kind of different stuff. I'm just tapping over here on this area, and as you can see, it is unlocking. Here, as you can see, we do have this recognizing animation effect. So if I select this to anything else like blue fireworks and stuff, fingerprint animation, as you can see, you can change these animations like the fingerprint animation to anything else. Let me show you again. As you can see, you can actually change the animations, but it is hidden inside this lock screen display settings. Inside battery settings, this is how it looks like, and we do not have those kind of like battery cycles and stuff. Yes, those are missing over here, but you do have the battery temperature showing up on the bottom. Then we have the screen usage time or screen on time. So that is pretty cool. And in terms of the battery life, I would say I have been getting about 5 to 6 hours of screen on time with heavy usage. So I would consider heavy usage when I'm using like 1.5 or 2 hours of video calling and stuff, those kind of things. So yeah, I got about 6+ hours of screen on time mostly. The battery life is decent, it's not bad at all. If you are doing light usage, I would say you can definitely get about 7 to 8 hours of screen on time easily on this ROM. And here we have the smart charging, aggressive battery, adaptive battery, battery saver, and thermal profiles too. And you can check the full usage of the battery just by tapping over here. And in the display settings, let me show you, you do have these kind of animations appearing over on the top in every settings. We do have the brightness level, dark theme is there, night light option is there, and inside live display we have the color calibration. You can like change the RGB of the screen. Then we have the hue, saturation, intensity, and contrast changing options. Let me go back. We have the styles and wallpapers, and from here you can set a custom theme just like this, and you do have a lot of accent colors over here. As you are noticing, this is definitely more than Pixel Plus ROM or Pixel Experience Plus ROM. So yeah, PixelExtended definitely has a little bit more customizations and a little bit precise customizations if you compare it to the Pixel Experience Plus ROM. Now inside clocks, we have these many clocks. As you can see, I can simply scroll through them. There are a plethora of lock screen clock options. You can just see over here how much options are there. So yeah, there are a lot of clock options. And inside wallpapers, we have this come alive section where you do get these live wallpapers, but you have to download some of these. And as you can see, inside this living universe, we also have these many wallpapers, but you have to download them separately. But these three are like pre-installed over here. And we have this bright section, then we have this landscapes and stuff. So yeah, a lot of live wallpapers and stuff, and normal wallpapers are there too by default. And here we have the screen timeout, but there is no lock screen timeout. I could not just like see it over here. Inside colors, the colors is set to by default boosted. And here we have the DPI changing option. But one thing that I do not like is that while 18-watt fast charging and stuff, it does not show the charging info in the lock screen. I don't know if there is an option to enable that. But yeah, here it just shows rapidly charging. That's it. You do not get any info. If you're charging at the rate of like 2500 plus mAh or something, you cannot really see that here unless you fire up an app like Ampere or something. Let me go back. We have the double tap to wake and double tap to sleep as well. So let me show you from this, like when I have the always on display turned off, I'm double tapping over here. It waked up the device, and right now I'm double tapping and it put the phone into sleep. So yeah, the double tap to wake and double tap to sleep both works fine here. Wake up on plug, you can disable that. Then there is the pocket detection mode. If you're someone who uses this feature, you can use it. And then there is the accent color options. So yeah, a lot of accent colors, as you can see again, plethora of accent colors. And this is the, like, you can read it out and change to any kind of option over here. But on the like styles and wallpapers, you can actually see the colors. Here you just see the names and choose it to that like kind of color what you like. And here we have the primary color. I have changed it to AMOLED black, but there is also a lot of dark kind of options that you can choose from. There is this bliss clear, then dark clear, OnePlus dark, and a lot of them. Like you can just choose from plethora of options if you want like black or dark background. We have the headline and body fonts, and we have these many fonts. Well, the options are not as much as Evolution X or something, but yeah, these headline and body fonts are plenty and you can use them definitely. In the icon shapes, we have a lot of icon shapes. As you can see, these shapes are pretty much a lot in my opinion. And then we have the status bar icon changing option. Then you can also change the switch style, which I did, to MD2, and you can change these kind of toggle styles to anything else if you want to. This is like these toggles over here which you are seeing. So yeah, these toggles you can change to these many options in this ROM. Now in the sound settings, let me scroll down. Here we have the Mi Audio Direct, and I did change it to Youth Edition, and with this I would say the sound output via the headphone jack and Bluetooth as well is just amazing. I did not find any issues with the Mi Audio Direct, and we also have this Hi-Fi Audio DAC preset. So yeah, if you have a really good headphone, you can use that. Then we have the vibrate to indicate call status, and then we have the touch vibration, touch sounds, charging vibration, etc. is there, and vibrate for calls is there in the sound settings. And talking about the volume panel again, this is how it looks like. Whenever you are swiping on the volume panel, you get a little bit of haptic feedback, and this is how you can expand the volume panel, as you can see, and you can put the phone into vibrate or silent from here. And also we get the live caption mode up there. Now inside security, we do get this face unlock. So let me actually set up the face unlock now. So right now let's just try the face unlock. I'll just double tap on the status bar. Right now double tap over here on the lock screen. I swipe up, and then as you can see, it has unlocked the device. Let me try it again so that I can show you guys the speed of it again. And here, as you can see, it has unlocked. So we only have the option to swiping up, then use the face unlock. It does not have that swipe up to unlock like disabling feature where you just double tap and it will unlock the device. With the face unlock, that thing is not there. So that is fine, pretty much fine with that, because it is not safe to use that double tap and right away it pops out the front camera in your pocket and stuff. That can trigger. So yeah, the DRM info shows as level 1 here, so that means you can stream Netflix or Amazon Prime videos in 1080p here, so that is not a problem. And in terms of banking apps, yes, it passes the safety net test, so that means you can use banking apps like Google Pay right out of the box, so you do not need to worry about banking apps in this ROM either. Now let's just quickly open some of the apps and show you guys the app speeds and the RAM management here. And just notice how smooth this ROM feels. And as you can see, all the apps do stay in memory, and you can switch between apps just like this very quickly. And yeah, the RAM management and performance in daily driving, I did not have any issues. Like every app and stuff stays in memory, so I don't have an issue with it. The performance is just great. This is one of the smoothest ROM that I tried on the Redmi K20 Pro for sure. If you wanna like see the benchmarks and stuff, if you wanna game, so I would say this is one of the perfect ROMs out there for Redmi K20 Pro for gaming, and here is the benchmarks of this particular ROM. So that's been it guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. This is Tito from KTN Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.